pin coding is a shortcut or hack that you can use to quickly connect with someone without even knowing their mindset or behavioral style preferences. This feature will help you to quickly build meaningful relationships outside of your Mindflick connections. To determine how to best connect with someone, you need to look at 3 simple factors of how they tend to operate, all in relation to you. Firstly, you need to answer if the person is slower or faster than you in the way they work. For example, I think I'm a little more outspoken than the person I'm trying to connect with, and I tend to speak my thoughts as they come to me. So in comparison to me, I think they have a slower approach as they often seem to share their thoughts once they've had a little more time to consolidate them. Secondly, the question you need to answer is, are they more formal or informal compared to you? What you're looking at here is how they generally approach situations in comparison to yourself. For example, the person I'm trying to connect with is much more sociable than me and generally much more people-focused. So, this tells me that this person is more informal in comparison to me. Lastly, you need to answer if the person you're trying to connect with is more threat or reward sensitive in comparison to you. So the person I'm trying to connect with is much bolder and more courageous than me when it comes to their decision making. In our working relationship, I'm normally more prepared and well planned, so this tells me that they're more reward sensitive in comparison to me. Once you're finished answering the 3 key questions, all you need to do is press finish and you'll see your pin code results. At the top of the page, you can see the pin code of the person you're trying to connect with. In this instance, that is someone who is slower, more informal, and more reward sensitive than me. Down below, you're given top 3 tips to connect with this person based on their pin code and your individual mindset and behavioral style preferences. You can use these as pointers for when you first meet people, or when you're trying to reconnect, or simply when you need a nudge in the right direction. Lastly, you will recognize the flex diagram down below. However, this time around, it's showing you the place you might need to flex to in order to connect with the person you've pin coded. For me, in this example, I need to dial up my empathic behavioral style and show my understanding and ability to see things from the other person's perspective. Remember, this is not about stereotyping people or assigning a preference to them. My need to flex to an empathic behavioral style doesn't necessarily mean that they lead with that preference, but is what will help me to build an even stronger relationship with them. So that's pin coding, a quick and easy way to start clicking with anyone you choose.